This is Mary Jo, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day. If you celebrate with a loved one, with your family, with your friends, if you're by yourself, dessert's always the way to go. So I'm going to help to show you a delicious and nutritious way to have dessert, to enjoy it without the guilt. You're going to love this for the chocolate lovers, for the whipped topping lovers, for the fruit lovers. There's a great variety here, and you can do this. You can really do this. All right, let's get started. First thing I'm going to show you is this dish. This is a marvelous dish. I actually made a little heart on there with the whipped topping. And I want to show you what I've done for this. This is super easy. And it's super delicious. Now I take one of these dishes. I've made this as instant pudding. This is fat-free and sugar-free pudding. Chocolate pudding is a big favorite here. And it's a lot of chocolate lovers for Valentine's Day also. So we're going to start with that. Now I have my my whipped topping here. This is fat-free whipped topping. I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using the fat-free chocolate. So let's get started. I'm going to first spread a thin layer, very thin layer on the bottom. This is easy, this is quick, you're going to love this. Now what you want to do is you're going to make this ahead of time and you're going to put it into the fridge and let it get cold. Now I've taken angel food cake here and I wanted to show you, I purchased it just like this in this ring here, and I put this into the freezer. And of course when I had it in the freezer, it was inside and it comes like this, right in here. So what I did was I brought it home and I stuck it in the freezer. These pieces are much easier to slice when it's not going to get solid frozen, but when it's much colder. So I cut around the edges, in the middle and around the edges, and I was able to lift it out. Then what I did was, for this, I cut this, and these are going to be about a ½ inch. Just make them as thin as you can make them, because you're going to have 2 layers of these. But this is so nice and easy. This is a serrated knife, so it's really nice and easy. You can also dip this in a little bit of warm water each time, and it makes it cut that much easier also. So we're going to do that. And remember, you want to watch the portion. So if you make it smaller, the piece is smaller, you can really have this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this. I lined it up here. And you get the idea. Then, let's do one more piece so you have it. But I'm going to fill up the whole layer of the angel food cake. And you put it in here. Now what I do is, next step is, this is the middle layer, and I take the whipped topping, and I really take, for this size, I take maybe 2 tablespoons at the most. This is a teaspoon, but I really don't take a lot, because what I'm going to do again is I'm going to have a thin layer of the whipped topping, and you're going to put that on. And that's going to go on so nice, so easy, and you're going to spread it throughout. And when the cake is cooler, it makes it that much easier to spread all the toppings. Then you're going to go back. Again, we're going to cut a few more. What I did for the other one is I cut all the pieces at one time. It was really a lot easier, because you don't want this to warm up, this cake. You're going to go that. Then you're going to put the pudding back on again. Now remember, you're just going to have a little bit of this, and you're going to spread this on. Now you're going to do this, this is the top layer, and you're going to do this all the way to the edges. Now this is a clear glass, so you see it from the outside, which I really like. You can do it in any shape, in any size, anything that you want. There's some heart-shaped dishes. Just get the dish that has a deep side so you can layer it twice. And then, once you do that, you come out with this. Now what I have is I just wanted to show you the process that I did. The chocolate's on top, and what I did for the whipped topping is I used a little bit of food coloring because it's Valentine's Day. The pink, the reds, it really looks so much nicer. So I really like to get into the fun of it, into the occasion. And I have some whipped topping there. I have the whipped topping, just a dollop of whipped topping on the sides, just a bit, just to make it look nice. Then I took a piece of aluminum foil, I covered it, and I put it into the fridge. You can make this in the morning, put it in the fridge, and you'll have it, and it'll be perfect for the evening for your dessert. So that's one thing that we have. Now, what I also did with the pudding is, this is fantastic. This is a big, big favorite of my family. This is so easy. I just took a fancy cup that I have. Some people do use wine glasses. We've used that. We've used different type of glasses. Just make it very festive, especially for Valentine's Day. And what I've done is I've taken a little, just a teaspoon, actually, 2 teaspoons of the pudding, put it on the bottom. Again, I made the whipped topping pink because I really like to get into the spirit of it. And I put it in the middle. I put another teaspoon and a half about of the pudding in the next layer, and then on top I put the whipped topping, and then I made a little decorative on top. And that's all that is, but they love it. The kids love this. They really enjoy it. I make this in the morning, and I let it sit for the dinner, and then I just bring it out, and it's a great dessert too. And it's, as far as calorie count, you can do this, you can have it, it's perfect. So now that's the next thing. Now what I'm doing is I want to make, the next thing are these, I call them wraps, dessert wraps. And what I do for that is, this is a pancake batter, actually, which I've thinned out. Get you all the recipes for this. This is great for calories. And what I've done with this is, let's take one. I made a chocolate one. I've made all different ones. And I'll take the whipped topping. You can put anything that you really want. Very, very thin. Just keep it thin. Here I have blueberries. Here I have bananas. Here I have apples. And let's put some apples. Spread that there. Spread it around. Then what we're going to do is just roll it. This is a wonderful, wonderful dessert. And everyone does enjoy this. You can leave it whole. You can cut it up. Any way you want to do it, and then you can serve this. I like to have the ingredients available, and then I like to put it together right before we're going to have dessert. So this is it. Enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I'll see you again. If not, see you on the newworldoffood.com. Enjoy Valentine's Day.